Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome back to another F1 2021 My Team video. We are heading into the Russian Grand Prix this time out. Season 2 has been a stunner so far, and if you haven't caught up yet, please be sure to check out the description down below. There's a link to a playlist of all the F1 2021 My Team videos, all the way from Season 1 Episode 1, so please be sure to catch up. Also, while you're here, make sure you're subscribed. Are you subscribed? Please make sure that red button down below is pressed and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified when the next video goes live. As always, we're going to continue going on with the F1 2021 videos and also some other gaming videos, so please be sure to be subscribed so you're notified when the next video goes live. Let's move on to the Russian Grand Prix and see what we can do in this next installment of Season 2. Alright, so Aerodynamics Department has an event for us. Let's take a look.
I hate to drop this on you, but we could do with your expertise on this.
Gym accident. There was an accident at the gym this morning as a member of the aerodynamics department was hurt, though luckily not seriously. Still, we risk seeming a bit cavalier if we don't look Ike. We are taking it seriously. What should we do? Well, there's a spelling mistake right there. Anyway, close the gym for a day, or do we decline? We can't afford to lose time. Yeah, we're gonna lose team acclaim.
The department wants me to pass on their thanks for helping out.
That is fine. We can lose acclaim a tad bit because we're almost at level 20. Let's take a look and see what other upgrades we can get. Before we do, of course, Mercedes, Red Bull, McLaren, and Ferrari are ahead of us in that order. So we are back in the midfield. Let's see if other upgrades have come through or if we can trigger any further upgrades. I think we will launch some money into the durability department, or rather I should say resource and development points. Let's just go with the MGOH failure analysis. This might be handy in the near future. We'll just get a regular standard because our morale is low in this department and high chances of failure is likely. So yeah, that is that, and I don't think I have enough funds to really invest in our facilities. I see one thing. Personnel, we can do an analysis suite to improve our experience stats. Sure, let's just launch $1 million in there. For now, we have another $1 million waiting for us. We got a couple upgrades coming through, and that's why we've overtaken Ferrari on the performance chart here. But we have a tertiary wing flaps failure, which is a shame. Absolute shame. We have 681 resource points in order to re-trigger that. Calipers have come through though in the chassis department. Supplier upgrade has arrived in the wastegate actuator from I believe Mercedes. So we gotta save up some resource points and re-trigger that one. Hopefully we can get something. Alright, so we stop. We have 180 resource points, still ahead of Ferrari, and I just realized we were on the Honda power unit, as you see here. Good news from our friends at Honda. Let's go to the marketing department event.
Some good news. It's entirely up to you how we handle this.
So we have a famous action movie star and closet F1 fan, Clay Donovan, is going to be local for next few weeks, shooting pickups for an upcoming project. His agent's been in touch asking quite politely for a Hollywood type, I might add, whether we'd permit him to take a tour of the factory. This could be quite a coup for us in terms of publicity. What do you reckon? Team acclaim going up? Of course, we'll pay for it.
I appreciate you taking the time to help out.
And that is all. Resource points have come through, by the way, so we can re-trigger the failed tertiary wing flaps upgrade. So that'll come before the Japanese Grand Prix. It's the weekend of the Russian Grand Prix, but let's take a quick look at our upgrades. We're still 4th, but we've gotten a durability upgrade, the control electronics failure analysis. So that has come through. That is good to see. Our morale is quite neutral or high at this moment, you see. Very neutral all around and high in aerodynamics. So hopefully we'll get some good results in the near future. Alright, let's head on into the Russian Grand Prix weekend. Let's go to Sochi. Welcome to qualifying at the Russian Grand Prix in Sochi. So practice programs were overall straightforward. ERS management, track acclimatization, and race strategy. Although the second practice session, so FP2, was kind of tricky because there was rain falling on the track and it was a little slippery, but it wasn't time for intermediate, so we were right on the cusp between dry compound tires and the wets. So that was a very tricky one to navigate around. We were able to do some laps on that in that session, but they weren't great laps. But overall, I had a blast doing all the others except for the track acclimatization, where I didn't get one of the development boosts because I did not find the time to get the fastest sector 2. I don't know where I was missing out, but I am slow in sector 2, so I'm not looking good on this circuit. So what happened was I was mostly P16. I think I was consistently in the back quarter of the grid, so I'm not too keen on getting into Q2 or Q3 by the looks of it. If I do find the time somewhere, maybe I'll get into Q2, but I don't think Q3 is going to be likely. David Coulthard maybe, but overall the practice session showed us that we were quite slow. Track acclimatization again, straightforward for the most part, except for that fastest sector 2, and then race strategy was straightforward as well, which I did in FP2. A bit of rain on the track, soft compound tires worked quite well, and we were able to set a decent lap time. I think we were like P12 during that session. We were able to get the race strategy done with flying colors, and then I also did the ERS management, which was straightforward as well. Yeah, the biggest issue was track acclimatization. I still don't know where I can get time in fastest sector 2. Sector 2 seems to be the most difficult one because that's where all the turns are. So I need to find out where I can do my braking points and, you know, get quick around those parts, because I think the AI is going to catch me in those areas if I continue to be slow. So yeah, that's the lessons learned. I think I got cheated out of one of my development boosts because I only missed on one, but I only got one in one of the practice programs apparently. Yeah, I got cheated out of one. I don't know what it was. I think it's an AI glitch or something. But yeah, David Coulthard also getting us some decent resource points. I think he got us the exact same amount of resource points as we do when we did. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. He got the same resource points as we did, and he got us a couple boosts. I got 8, but he got 4, and somehow I only got 7. Logic, I don't know, it went out the window. So yeah, here we go with the qualifying session. Again, it's gonna be a rainy race. Take a look at this. Race is gonna be wet. Don't know how long the rain is going to be, if it's going to be rain the whole session or not, because I don't have a wet setup. If not, I'll have to load up my wet setup from the other day, which was either the Singapore wets or the Belgium wet. I think the Belgium wet might work because there are a lot of straight line areas in Sochi as well. Belgium also has Eurige-Radion, and then we have Pouan and all those fast areas. So yeah, I think I might switch over to the Belgian setup if need be, but I think we're gonna stick with the dries for this one. We're gonna risk it since there's Parc Fermé rules. I think I will stick with the dry setup. So let's see. First lap, P15. All right, not bad. But we're right on the cusp of getting knocked out. Let's see if we can improve on it right now. Didn't improve, but we are P15, I think, so we're moving on to Q2. But we did use 2 sets of soft compound tires. Not the best laps I've done, but it is what it is. So Lando Norris with the fastest lap, Bottas and Hamilton right behind him, David Coulthard in P8, and he moves through. P15 for us, Russell, Stroll, Latifi, Raikkonen, Aitken, and Mazepin get knocked out. Let's see what we can do in Q2. Only P15, not good enough. Can we improve? I am not sure. I think it's a Q2 exit, surely. Ooh, only P14, 300ths away from a good lap. Yeah, I think that's it. Qualifying complete. I don't think I can improve on it. Yeah, we bow out. David Coulthard making it through in P8. Lando Norris and Hamilton with the fastest laps. Hamilton 1/10 behind, almost 2/10 behind Norris. Coulthard P8, me in 14. Tsunoda, Vettel, Gasly, Ocon, and Ricciardo bow out with me. So let's head on into race day, starting from P14.
Welcome along then to Sochi and the Russian Grand Prix, one of 8 cities in the world to play host to both the Olympics and a Formula One race. It's a Grand Prix that's proven difficult to crack for anyone beyond the first 2 rows of the grid in recent years, so let's see if that can change today. Well, it's certainly not the best weather out on the Sochi street circuit today, a track that boasts 18 corners, 12 to the right and 6 to the left. And it's a track that combines both fast corners and long straights, resulting in speeds of excess of 200 miles an hour. But with these conditions, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a safety car out there today. Alongside me to discuss all the action today is Anthony Davidson. Thanks for joining us, Ant, and tell me, you were down in the pit lane earlier. How do you think the track conditions are today?
Well, it's looking a bit cold out there, if I'm honest. These tyres have quite a narrow operating window in terms of the temperatures they need to extract the best grip. So with a cold track surface, it's going to be harder to keep those temperatures up, which will lead to lower grip and maybe more mistakes.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Good job yesterday from Valtteri BOTTAS. The Finn starts from pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Norris, Charles Leclerc and Perez, Coulthard, Giovinazzi, Mick Schumacher and Daniel Ricciardo, Sainz, the captain, Sebastian Vettel and Tsunoda, Russell, Latifi, Kimi Raikkonen and Jack Aitken. Ocon, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Stroll, Gasly and Nikita Mazepin. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
I mean, I can't do qualifying for the love of God, but here we go. This is our strategy. I'm going to edit it so that we can stay on the intermediates for the longest possible time, because as you guys can see, towards the end, there is a dry stint on the horizon, which I think will hit us before the end of the race, I hope. Already on the minimum amount of fuel allocated. Car setup is the usual dry setup, so let's start race. Alright, let's see what we can do in a rainy Sochi. 5 red lights, and away we go. Alright, decent start. Maintaining position. Up the inside, come on. Oh my god, did you guys see that? That Alpine has just lost it.
Caution, the virtual safety car has just been deployed due to a buildup of debris on the track. We've been informed that due to the increasing
Oh
risks,
my
they're
god.
moving from a virtual to a full safety car.
I took a 5-second time penalty. Oh, I collided with Coulthard
Turn the position.
on Leclerc.
New strategy is available on the MFD.
Vehicle condition.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage. No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving. A new strategy is available on the MFD. Understood. Copy that.
I took some minor wing damage. Doesn't feel like it's too pressing right now. Considering it's a wet track, we're gonna be slow anyway. I think I'm gonna firm it. We have a 5-second time penalty though, so it's gonna suck. Daniel Ricciardo's out. Half the grid is, well, 5 cars are out after a severe collision from the Alpine. Yikes. Alright, here we go. Okay, decent restart. Was a little slippery. It's a little slippery out here. Also, I have wing damage, so let's see what we can do with that minor wing damage. Weather report.
Inters seem like the fastest tyre for now. We're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment. Green flag.
Oh, Norris crashed into me and spun out.
The safety car is
Safety car's out again.
We need you to reduce
Lando
your
Norris is out of the
pace to
session, I
avoid the
think.
high amount of debris on the track.
Alright, that's good. Should we come in and switch our wing? Maybe.
Drop your speed, our delta is...
Alright, we're in the pits now. Moving on to a new set of inters, but also going to get rid of our 5-second time penalty. New set of wings as well, because that is very important. So let's see. We're going to come out P16 at the end, but we're going to get rid of all of our penalties and wing changes, so that'll be good. I'm going to waste some fuel as well. We have too much fuel in the car. Sorry, polar bears, by the way. Killing off a bunch of them.
Complete, go now.
Alright, out of here. Very good. 40-second pit stop.
Strategy complete.
I think it's about a 30-second pit stop anyway. So we'll see. We'll have some pace on these, and we have a new set of wings, so we're not going to be hindered by poor aerodynamics. Plus, a dry stint is coming in like 8 minutes time, according to Jeff. Oh yeah, this turn is a lot faster now that I have new wings. Alright. A fully serviced car. Thank you, Stroll. Let's catch up with the others. Mazepin next.
You've taken P15.
I thought I took damage for a second. Jeff, don't do that to me. Okay, I've taken P15. I get it. Here we go. Mazepin, you're mine, buddy. Bye-bye. And up we go to P14. Vettel's next. Alright, long straight again. The toe should be good. Let's see if we can get him. Vettel up ahead. Come on, come on, come on. Give us a toe, give us a toe. Up the inside. See you later, son. P13. Yes. Good exit. We're on the outside, trying to get Russell now too. Tsunoda's gone.
Keep managing your tires.
Alright, here we go. Russell, you're mine, buddy. See you later, son. Latifi, you're next. I think I can get double here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Alright, Latifi's gone. Alcon's next. Come on, baby. Yes! Alcon taken. Gasly and Raikkonen up ahead. Alright, can I dive it in here? Yes, Gasly taken. Kimi Raikkonen is still work to do.
Okay, some information on Raikkonen. They seem to have an issue.
Seems like it. He's falling way behind compared to the others. Let me through, buddy. There we go. Raikkonen also taken. Let's catch up to Perez and Leclerc. 7 seconds up the road. Teammate status.
We're trailing our teammate by 7.9 seconds. They're on old inters. They're in fourth. The time last lap was a 1 minute 42.0.
Alright, the rain is starting to slim. I don't know. It's still coming down though. My teammate is 7 point something ahead, so I think he's in P4. Wow, this is very difficult. Teammates in the pits?
David is coming in for his
Are they going to softs or are they... Oh, the AI is doing a madness or stupidity. They're moving on to another set of inters, so they are wasting a whole pit stop. Despite the tires being able to go all the way until the dry stint, and the dries aren't that far away. They're pitting, so I'm expecting Bottas and Perez to pit as well. And then they'll probably pit for dries afterwards. What did I say? Bottas and Perez are in the pits, probably for another set of inters. Doing a stupidity there. Stupid move from them. Yep, they're on another set of inters. And that gives me the lead of the Grand Prix. How are my tires looking? Yeah, not that bad. Early pit stop was a game changer because I went on to the another set of inters early. And I also got rid of my wing change timing and then also the penalty. So yeah, things are looking up for us now. What did I say? We're master strategists. So I was told that in this game, the ground seems a lot wetter than it originally is, so
confirmed will receive
I'm gonna try something. We're going on to... can softs last us? No, I'm gonna go the safe route and go mediums. We're gonna test it out. We're gonna test the theory out because when it's wet out there, although the track looks wet, apparently it's going to be dry weather conditions, so we'll see. Let's see. Oh, there's a bunch of people dipping in too. 2.5. Alright, let's see. We're taking a risk on the medium compound tire. Let's see. Oh god. Yep, I misjudged it. It is not time for dry compound tires yet. I'm gonna lose time. I'm gonna lose time. Sue, you made a massive mistake. Oh dear. It's a strategy blunder here. I don't see any water like flow up from the tires. Alright, it is now... I think it's a lot drier now. The mediums are starting to grip. Alright, I just set the purple sector 3, so I think we're on the right tires now. We're slowly starting to see a dry line form. I was way too early. I was like 3 laps too early. I may have thrown away this race. Let's see. There we go, DRS enabled. Dry tire stint. Yeah, I was like 3 laps too early. Purple sector 1. Yep, set the fastest lap. Everyone's going on it mediums. Can we beat Bottas out of the pits? Nah, he's ahead. Bottas is gonna win. Yeah, I've thrown the race win away. Unless I can catch Bottas. Another fastest lap, 135.818. Verstappen is in the pits. He's behind me now. We are P2. Oh boy, Hamilton is also pushing. Perez as well. Oh, yellow flag. Not sure where that is from. Oh dear, Hamilton has spun. Something happened to Hamilton. Allow it, Perez. Final lap of the Grand Prix.
This is your final lap.
Oof.
Final lap
Can we
of the race.
protect the P2 because Bottas is gone? 10-second up the road. He has unbelievable pace. Ooh, Perez is attacking us, so we gotta dump everything we have. Come on, come on, come on. I can do it. I absolutely messed up the strategy by pitting in early. So all the F1 YouTubers are full of it. Full of poo. Or I just executed it incorrectly. But yeah, no, they're talking nonsense out of their behinds. There are moments where we have to trust Jeff, and tire strategy is one of those. When he says it's inters, you gotta stay with inters. Even if he's saying, I hope, or like, I wonder if softs are better right now. Even if he says that, trust Jeff's word. Bottas wins the Grand Prix. Come on, protect against Perez, please. I think I did it. There we go. P2.
Yes, 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 we're on the podium. Good job this weekend. Great drive. Thank you.
A great race then, and a fantastic win here in Sochi. Talk to me, Ant. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
Well, you know what they say, to finish first you have to finish. And that fact was clear today, with lots of retirements having a big effect on the outcome of the race. As a driver, you tend to keep reliability concerns to the back of your mind and just focus on what's in front of you. But for the teams, races like this can be very stressful.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team. And they certainly deserve it.
What a result for Mercedes, but sadly it was due to our strategy mistakes. Whoa, where's the champagne shower? I don't know. But yeah, strategy blunder. I dipped in too early for the mediums, and that cost us the race today. Could have gone P1, but P2 is good too.
Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
I have to give it to the captain. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
Well, here's the result of the Russian Grand Prix. Valtteri BOTTAS, of course, a driver that loves Russia, loves Sochi, gets P1, myself in P2, and Perez in P3. That was the podium. Leclerc, Coulthard, Verstappen, Ocon, Vettel, Russell, and Hamilton round out the points positions. And then we have Tsunoda, Raikkonen, Latifi, Mazepin, Stroll, Gasly. That's the finishing bunch with Norris, Giovinazzi, Ricciardo, Sainz, Aiken, and Schumacher not finishing the race after, I don't know, like a massive crash, and then some DNFs here and there. Again, driver of the day. It's been a couple series of races recently that we got driver of the day, so we are quite good out here. Our best time was a 130.4, and everyone else seems to have dipped into the 129s to 128. So we were a tad bit slow in the top 10, so to say. David Coulthard getting some points today. That's very good indeed. Let's take a look at the standings now. P4 for us after Lando Norris not scoring any points today. 133 to our name at this moment. 17-point gap to Norris. Hamilton is ahead by 30 points. Then we have constructor standings. We're still P5 despite double points today. 153 points, 9 points away from Ferrari. So hopefully we can make up that gap soon and reclaim P4, just like in the performance standings. It's been an absolute roller coaster of a Grand Prix. Wet stint, crashes left, right, and center, and then 2 safety cars. I think our start wasn't the greatest. I mean, we had a decent start, but then we took some damage to the front wing, and that really cost us some time. I should have dipped in earlier, but sadly I didn't dip in early enough. Took a small hit there, I think, right there with between the Ferrari and Coulthard, and I think that cost us very dearly. Cost us very, very, very much. So I should have pit in earlier, immediately after getting the damage, but we stuck it out. Still stayed competitive to Leclerc and everyone ahead. I was like 3 seconds away from Leclerc until the second safety car after Norris's crash allowed us to dip in for new inters and new wings. And then I got fooled by other F1 content creators on YouTube when they said that the line or the track may look wet, but the tires are dry. I got played with that rule, so next time I'm gonna listen to Jeff. We dipped in too early, approximately 3 or so laps too early for the dries, and that cost us the win. Bottas winning the Grand Prix, but we get P2, which is still a stunning result for considering where we started on the grid. Anyway, that was it for the Russian Grand Prix. I forget what's next, but it's going to be another stunner. So Season 2 has been an absolute roller coaster, so you don't want to miss out on the next one. And to do that, make sure you subscribe. So thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified when the next video goes live. F1 2021, my team is continuing on this channel, so please be sure to join the community and also comment down below what else you want to see, what updates you want me to trigger, and what else you guys want me to change in the series. I'll happily oblige and try to accommodate whatever you guys want. Thank you guys so much for watching today. Hope you're well, stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video of mine. Take care until then.